a quick FileMaker tip. Okay, here I am. I have this little FileMaker database I built. It's nothing fancy. It holds plan data from home plan designers. I have about 1,577 records, and it just holds their plan data. It's nothing fancy. But what I did struggle with is I needed a way to select, since there are 1,500 of them, I needed a way to select them and then put them in a smaller group rather than to go each one or do a find and then add to the list. So my friend Dominic came up with an idea, and he sent me a sample of it. So I incorporated it here, where you can just click on the ones you want to add to a list, a little checkbox here. You can click on these, and then you say show selected, and then it just shows you the ones you've selected, and then you can export them out. I also have a sort field here where I can put them in the order I want, and then I can export them out to an Excel file. The problem was I needed to, when I was finished, clear this, because if I go back to show all records and I say, okay, well, I need to make another list and add this one and add this one and then show collected, it just keeps adding to the list. And then if I wanted to remove them, I had to remember which ones I had removed. Like way down here, there's one checked, so I had to manually uncheck them, which was really not very good at all. So I had to come up with a way to, when I'm in this field here, to clear all of these, and then I could start all over again. So I came up with a button here in my layout. I say clear all, and they're all cleared, which is nice. That little stupid thing there took me a long time to figure out, really long. And it's stupid. So let me just show you how I did it, and maybe it may help somebody else. The selecting button is not that big of a deal, and this little button here is just adding a field into your record, and then it's just a yes or a no thing. So that's not the big deal. That hung me up anyways. So if you go into layout, edit layout mode, and then you have the button here, and you double click on the button, if you can get it right. There it is. So I wanted to replace this field. What I wanted to replace the field with is null. I want to delete what's there and put nothing in there, so it takes the checkbox off and makes it not selected. So this seems fairly straightforward. So I want to replace the field content, place it with nothing. So I want to perform without the dialog. I don't want to have dialog box pop up. And then specify which target field, and it was the house plan table, and it was the selected plan field, which is no big deal, and that's cool. But then if I did that, it would only delete that check marks on the record that I had selected. It wouldn't do it en masse to the whole group. So I had to specify, and you replace it with a calculation. So you specify the calculation. Then I got into this box, and all this stuff here. There's all these functions. I don't understand this. You choose what field you want to do, and that's fine. I could understand that. But these calculations really got completely out of hand, and I thought it was something really, really fancy that I had to figure out and do a calculation for. What it turns out is you just have to enter the characters for null, which is a double quotation marks. There is no calculation to do. What you're really just saying is put this in there. You don't have to generate that null as a result of a calculation, and that's the part that hung me up. I just want to replace it with this, which is null. So all I have to do is put a double quotes in here, then click OK, and then click OK, and then I was good to go. So when I go back here, and I have my selection, so I'm going to say show all, and I go, well, I want this one, I want this one, and I want this one, and I want this one, and then I say, so it shows those. Now instead of having to select one of these fields individually and then clear them, I can say clear all, and it does it. That's my tip for the day, which is null. My tip is null.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more stuff from...
Oh, I see. I see how it is.
I see how it is.